Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3048 in Candy Crush Saga, where we now have 20 moves to clear out 144 jelly. This is a special dedication to Andrew, who let me know that they have changed things, and it's kind of obvious anyway because we have 20 moves and our time bombs are set at 20. So they're not a danger. We don't even have to focus on them. All we have to do is make sure we're using them, we're getting rid of them, um, if it makes our job easier to get rid of the jelly. And of course, this and this, these are going to be the toughest areas. I've got to hit this 3 times before I break open this licorice shell. This is 5-layer thick frosting. And then we've got these cutouts and portals. Looks like it might go from here to here. Not going to worry about the time bombs that are on the board or that are coming out unless they turn into like 7 or something, which would be weird. But I will try to get in there because they've got some wrapped candies there for me. Now, this isn't listed as a hard level, but I don't always believe everything King tells me. I could hit this frosting, and I like that, but I'd love it to do more damage. There we go. Really kicking through that frosting now. If I make moves low to the ground, I encourage cascading. That might help. Oh, and I've got a chocolate dispenser right here. Let's go ahead and do this. Keep that chocolate at bay and really bust through. So now I've got more space. I can make this stripe, I can make this stripe, I can make this stripe. I kind of like this stripe over this, and the reason is I'm afraid the chocolate is going to go ahead and just ruin that stripe for me. See? See how bad that is? But I might do this to take out some licorice and clear this area. Now I've got this wrapped candy. How best do I use it? I don't know that I do use it yet. I want to see how the conveyor belt goes. It brought it up to here. That's interesting. Okay, I can do this and set up a stripe. I know the chocolate might grab that stripe. Yikes. I can't make a move along here. I guess I'm just going to do this. There we go. Bring this upward, hits both of these. Now, should I go ahead and deploy that wrapped? I'd rather deploy it when it can hit harder things. I don't really have any move that I like. Let's play around with the, the portals. I wish I could drop a blue down, but by the time I get this set up, this is probably going to take over and collapse something. Let's bring in more wrapped. Yeah, it still wants me to use this wrapped. I'm still not thrilled with that idea. Oh, and the conveyor belt brings it over again. I can make a stripe. I can make a wrapped. They're not in great spots. I'm going to do this and try to set this off while it's here if I can. Oh, I can't, but I can make a striped wrapped combo, and I can open this up and maybe get a wrapped candy to meet up with this. I think that's the trick. Nope, couldn't do it. That's the trick. We have to open up these licorice shells and then figure out how to get one of those wrapped candies next to it. I think that's going to be the trick. That's going to be the way to success. I could make a wrapped candy here and set off this stripe. I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to just take out a color now and concentrate things down, I think. Could do this. Try to bring a wrapped along, and then I'll take out blue. I know I can't make it, but I got close. Under a dozen jelly left, even though there were so many to start with and everything was tied up. Now, I'm ignoring the fact that some of these are under still 3 layers of licorice shell, but I think I hit upon it. I think I have to focus on a licorice shell that I'm going to most likely be able to match up with a wrapped candy once I can get it uncloaked and turn it into a color bomb. I think that's going to be my avenue to success. So that's what my focus will be. I'm going to pause the recording, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off until I have something important to share. So this is my third playthrough, and the second one went extremely well, except I got stuck with the licorice shell that was here. So notice I took a lot of turns waiting for the purple that was coming around to get over here before I did anything. I really wanted that to work out. And now I just want to make a move that's going to allow these to match up. And while I'm waiting for that, I'll take out things that aren't purple in hopes that I can get things done. Now notice though that everything is very volatile. When it's relatively easy to make specials on a board, and it is with this board. I mean, we started, I think, with a color bomb opportunity, but that's because there are only 4 colors on the board. So when it's relatively easy, that means it's also relatively easy to have them explode without us wanting to. So when I've got something good, I take it. Now, I could just, use this orange and hit this and take out a color. But even if all of the purple that's surrounding this somehow misses this, something will likely set that orange off and that orange will hit it. So I think that this is a really good option. Plus I've got things in other places too I need to clear out, and that was it for me. So that's the third attempt. Use what's coming down here. Ignore the ticking time bombs. They are not a threat whatsoever, and try your best to make those combos. Be careful though, because the conveyor belts can take those opportunities away. So just by allowing the conveyor belt to work that purple up to the top, I knew I was taking risks. I understood the risks, and I thought the payoff was going to be worth it. So don't make a risk that you're not willing to follow up. If you've got a big risk and a little payoff, not so good. I had a little risk or medium risk, but a big payoff. So assess your risks and act accordingly. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.